Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, you're here with me today, and hopefully, I'm here with you. And welcome to Puerto Vallarta Real News. Happy to have you. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be here on mostly a casual Friday. And there's the first person on today, Laura. How you doing? Oh, Eric got beat by a millisecond. Good morning, Eric. I love the competition around this. This is amazing. Buenos dias, Jordan. Everybody's coming on. And because it's casual Friday, one, I'm going to be casual about how long the show is today. Let's just be casual together. And we're not really going to cover our news today. We're going to just have some fun. Good morning. Good morning, John of our Croc Cam. Good morning. Buenos dias. I love bio. Renee. Yep. Renee and Reno. Thank you. I was getting there. Good morning, Sly. Here every day. I love this. This is my favorite. This might be the favorite part of my show outside of just bringing you real news that's important. But given that today is, Casual Friday, let's be Oh, okay. Heartman Mark, I see you from Roatan. Interesting story. Way long time ago, I owned a place in Roatan right on the beach and freaking just loved it there, being a big scuba diver. So good morning from one of my favorite places on earth, Roatan, Honduras. Chris, good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Pat. How you doing? Man, we got a full crowd today. Good morning, Chandra. I see you over there. Oh, all right. I see a little bit of harassment going back and forth. We'll let that go. Oh, it's fun. I just love the conversations that we have during this show. So good morning, everybody. It's got a little longer good morning, and let's finally get to it. It is Friday. We made it. It's now 10:02 a.m. instead of 10, and we made it to May 1st. How cool is that? It's already May 1st. That's insane. We're just moving and moving. The town has slowed down, as a matter of fact. Let me show you a little live look outside. There's what outside's looking like today. So I did a little of a panorama shot this morning. I think that looks kind of cool. It's a little bit of a fisheye look, but it really gives you just the beauty of Puerto Vallarta today. I hope you're here. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. But what a lovely day out. It's just awesome out there. So real quick, let's do some of what I call blocking and tackling. First of all, and most important, start hitting those thumbs up, please. Start liking the video right down there on YouTube. That really helps a lot. Secondly, if you're new, if you've been here, if you haven't done it yet, be sure to subscribe. Just hit the bell in the bottom right corner and you will be notified if you choose all notifications every time I'm coming on. I also have an invite on Facebook, which helps as well. And of course, last but not least, if you want to shoot me an email, thank you, John, our Croc Cam guy, for shooting me an email with some Crocs this morning and yesterday. That's a great way to reach me. I always check my emails and get back to you. A shout out to Fuego 322. You guys invited me to an event tonight, but unfortunately for your new sushi grand opening, I can't be there. I'm out of town. But if you've got a gallery, a restaurant, an event, and you think I might be interested in being there and covering it for you or with you, shoot it over. I can't do everything, but I try to do as much as I can, and especially supporting this community and your events, especially if they're for a charitable cause. And we'll be talking about one just a little bit later out at Valcane School. So how cool. We got a real packed show today. It is Labor Day. Thank you for reminding me. It's a national holiday. Everything is pretty much closed. But the good news for us is we are headed out of town for a night. I'll talk about that in just a second. So yesterday, as you know, ad nauseum at this point, it was my wedding anniversary. We made it to 17 years and just had a lovely time, actually. So I'll show you a little shot of that really quick. Here, let's move on there. There we are. There's Laura and I sporting our black and white glasses at Cafe des Artistes, which was really fun last night. We had a nice meal. We ate in the lovely garden. I would say, I did hear from friends of ours that they had great food and they loved the ambience, but their service was a little bit quick and rushed, they felt like. But I will say, good morning. Good to see you here. Happy Friday. I would say our experience wasn't like that. I mean, at one point in the meal, we were kind of like sitting around waiting for the check for a while, but it got pretty busy. And I'd say the pacing was good. Eat at your own, but we did the chef tasting menu. It was lovely. They were very attentive. They knew it was our wedding anniversary. Everybody stopped by to say hi. We had a couple comp drinks. It was just lovely. And then at the end of the meal, they were nice enough to bring us out this little wedding anniversary setup. It might be a little hard to see on your screen, but that's like a mirror with like powdered sugar on it. That's powdered sugar for all you 80s people out there. You know, don't be thinking the wrong thing. And just a collection of nice desserts. And this was on the house and just lovely. And it was just really nice of them to bring that by. So I had a really nice time last night at Cafe des Artistes. If you've been there before, great. French food isn't 100% our jam, so just in full transparency again. But it was really, really nice. Yeah, I see you out there, Chris. But it was nice, and we really enjoyed it. So let's move on from that now. If you're going to the downhill event, let me know in the comments. I think a lot of us are going to go, which is great. I unfortunately and Laura unfortunately won't be here for it, but I'm hoping you're going to make it out to the downhill event. And if you are going to make it out there, well, let's just have a coffee together. We'll cheers that thing really quick. So first of all, cheers. And you know what? Oh, it's Friday, which means you even get the
coffee time on PVRN.
The coffee time jingle.
Let's wake again. Sip the truth with a little grin. Coffee time, let the news roll in.
Yes, that was fun. All right, not everybody loves that, but you know what? I do. So we only do the coffee time jingle on Fridays now. I hope you got to sing along. All right. Let's see what else is going on. We're going to have the Croc Cam coming up. Thank you to viewer John. I know you're online right now. John, Croc Cam is coming up. Also, this is a great time to shout out to my sponsors about something, and there's a purpose, I promise you. So let me jump over here really quick. So look at that little toy. This is the brand new PVRN Stream Deck. I might have alluded to it. And the reason why I'm showing you a photo of this, and you kind of see me looking down from time to time, is this is now what I'm using to control the show. So it's an external little board. It's running the show, and I'm not going to do a bunch of technical stuff about it. But the key here is that I was able to get this because of my amazing sponsors. But my sponsors, excuse me, need a little love. So sponsor one is PV Aesthetics, and that's Lizzie's company, if you know them. And so if you have it, she's amazing. I mean, yeah, she has Botox fillers, all that kind of good stuff. But like, for example, with my wife, she really clenches her jaw. She's just a stressed out girl. And so she's always clenching. And so what she does is she actually gets Botox in her jaw, and it really helps her out. So big shout out to PV Aesthetics. And if you go check out their site, or you talk to Lizzie or in any way, please tell them PVRN sent you. That helps a lot. Secondly, a big shout out to Barrio Vallarta. So Barrio Vallarta is right above south of the burger. If you stop in there and you see Raul, the owner, he's a friend of mine. Absolutely. Please tell them I sent you as well, because the only way to keep my sponsors and keep growing the show is to let them know you came here from PVRN. Okay, enough about sponsors. I try to never, ever do too much of that. All right, next up is a little update about my weekend, is that also we've got glamping. This is super exciting. We're heading out of town pretty much right after this show out to Cumbres Los Veranas glamping site. So Gina over from Whiskey Kitchen actually told us about this place, and I contacted them, and they set us up with that really cool room site you're seeing there. It's got a hot tub. It's got like a little canopy there. I can put my grill out, which I'm taking with me. You can see the stars from the glamping site. So we're headed out there later today. They cut me a really nice deal. Thank you so much for my wedding anniversary. And so, of course, next Friday, you're going to hear all about it, or some point next week. I'll tell you all about this really cool glamping site. It's only about an hour from here. So again, check it out online. Veranos Glamping, Cumbre Los Veranos Glamping site. Okay, so check that out if you've got time. I think it's pretty awesome. And getting out of town is amazing. So for that, let's do coffee time together. You ready? Cheers. I'm not going to hit you with the jingle every time. Don't worry. Okay, let's jump into what I'm covering today. So first up, got another event this weekend to tell you about. Let me pop that up here for you real quick. And this one is going to be the IMPV Star Wars movie themed event coming up. I think this is pretty cool. And just a little tiny bit of backstory on that. We went to that, and Talia's a friend of ours, and we really enjoy it. And it's a great way to go out and experience our local community doing orchestra, playing concert music. I don't know the exact words. Hey, good morning, Melissa. I see you out there. I don't want to miss you. So we're going to go again on Sunday, which is the one of two presentations. One is at Los Mangos, the other one is in in Nuevo. And we're going to the one at Los Mangos, and that's this one. So thank you so much, Talia, for the tickets to the show. And if you have a chance on Sunday to go to Los Mangos and check out this event, it's going to be fun. But the story was, like, after the event last time, I did have a chance to chat with Talia and the organizers and board from the crew. And I was like, man, y'all should do like a movie themed one. How cool would that be? Like Star Wars or John Williams. And at that time, Talia was like, well, that's not really our conductor's thing. But I guess I made a little bit of influence with it because now they're doing a movie one. So it's really exciting. So here's a little shot of the ticket prices out there. Just over 400 pesos gets you in. You're going to have a great evening. If you're a member, you get a little bit of discount. And of course, if you're a student or you're bringing the kids along, it's even less. So get out there and definitely check out IMPV this weekend. So let me tell you a little bit about it. I got all off course here. So all right, this is going to be full of like Star Wars puns. All right, you ready for Star Wars puns? I am. So IMPV is charting a course between galaxies, and they're going to be navigating the mystical forests of Studio Ghibli and the lush melodic systems of Bridgerton, complete with the regal sounds of Billie Eilish and Beyonce, and they'll even soar through K-pop constellations before paying tribute to the deep emotional history, of course, of Schindler's List. An amazing soundtrack in that movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it in a while, just go back and just listen to it and watch it. It's so amazing. But make no mistake, the force is strong with this program, guided by the stellar vocals of special guest soprano and my friend Sarah Joy Heckbert. She's going to be out there. I've interviewed her on the radio in the past. They're heading straight to the grand finale in a galaxy far away from the twin suns of Tatooine to the soaring heights of the Imperial March. They're going to bring the cinematic power of Star Wars and other movies right to you. So again, I hope to see you out there. We'll be there Sunday at Los Mangos, and I hope you will too. All right, moving on. Guess what it's time for? Some of you wait for this all week and love this one. So this one's going to be the Anderson Report. So if you don't know, Chris Anderson, I know you're out there right now, does an Anderson Report for me. As a matter of fact, we'll toss his graphic up there really quick. And he is nice enough to go out and experience new restaurants and new cultural events, because I'm only one person. So I love that he gets to get out there and help me. So this one is going to be about Bonito. So he's calling this Romantic Zone's Hidden Gem, where forest vibes meet flavor fireworks. I love the alliteration. Nicely done, Anderson Report. So tucked away in the shadowy back corner of Puerto Vallarta's Romantic Zone, just by the tunnel, Bonito and its sibling Raicia's Restaurant and Lounge form a dynamic duo. Here's a little bonus intel. They also helm Bees down by Margarita PV, so you're in very, very trusted hands. Step inside Bonito, and you are enveloped in instant warmth, like a hug from a tropical forest spirit. Open air space, lush with greenery, under soft glowing lights and generously spaced tables, crafts intimate privacy among the buzz. Next door, Raicia's Lounge pulses with live singers, their mellow tunes weaving seamlessly into your meal without ever overpowering it. That's important. Perfection for dining with a side of soundtrack. The shared menu with Raicia's is genius. Grab some tapas or full plates while vibing to the music. Service shines with zero rush. Drink menu first, then dinner, letting you just savor the night. They kicked it off with Bonita, a frozen tequila margarita, blending crisp lime and mint, and it's a hot day hero, refreshingly sharp, but brace for that mid punch. It hits like a cool gale. I love the alliteration. Nicely done, Chris. Appetizers gamble paid off with pho dumplings. Pho, by the way, PHO is pho. Short rib and brisket stuffed pouches swimming in bone broth. Oh my gosh. Takes me back to my time living in Vietnam. Pure pho and dumpling form, innovative brilliance. Just crank up the spice for acid for the next level zing. Main event, the Tan Tan Ramen with egg. Ground pork twist, not the usual shreds, with smart move, delivers a peanut explosion that mellows into sustained bliss with steady heat from a start to slurpy finish. Now, you noodle person, chef's kiss perfectly al dente throughout, no soggy regrets. Nitpick time, all right? Even the Anderson port nitpicks just a little bit. Ditch the bland egg. It added nothing without seasoning or marinade magic. Okay, the final verdict from the Anderson port, you see it right there in the middle. You see those 5 calaveras, which are skulls. It's a must-hit territory. He's plotting his return, especially since they greenlit the dog-friendly visits. Bonitos, in Anderson report's opinion, I haven't tried it yet, is an absolute keeper. Well done, Chris Anderson. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Let's have a coffee to that. Why not? And let's raise our cups up, everybody. Even you, Eric. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Cheers. And just for Eric this time, let's go.
Coffee time on PVRN. Hey, clink those cups. Let's wake again. Sip the truth with a little grin. Coffee time. Let the news roll in. Steam's up, sun's out. Puerto Vallarta.
Okay. I'm sure that's enough. I hope that was fun for you too. I enjoy it. All right, next up, let's talk about something important. Again, not that. Oh, the dancing is pretty classic. I would say that myself. This is an important one, and it's a community and an organization that I really support. I'm not sure she's on right now because she's probably teaching a class, but let's talk about the Volcanes School. So the Volcanes School has an event coming up. I'm giving this to you a bit early, so it's out there just a little bit. But Megan Gallagher reached out to me and the team, and they want to make sure that you have this on your calendar now. Join the Volcanes Community School for their first annual Volcanes Community School Sandcastle competition. So this one is out there on Saturday, May 30th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The beach will come alive at Los Mangos Beach Club as teams of all ages put their imagination to the test, building incredible sand creations for a meaningful cause. Now, this isn't just a competition, it's a celebration of creativity, teamwork, and giving back. Every shovel of sand helps support the Volcanes Community School, providing vital education opportunities for over 200 underserved students in the community. From English and literacy to music and technology, your participation helps empower the next generation. So whether you're competing, cheering from the sidelines, or simply soaking up the fun, there is something for everyone. Expect a lively atmosphere, ocean views, and unforgettable moments with family and friends, and a huge heartfelt thank you to their generous sponsors, Ellenhorn Realty, Los Mangos Beach Club, the Marriott Hotel, and more for helping to bring this to life. Help them build their future one sandcastle at a time. Now, if you want more information, just go to their new and improved website. I really loved it. It's www, obviously, volcanescommunityschool.org. Okay, volcanescommunityschool.org, and check it out. That seems like it's going to be an amazing event. Thank you so much, Megan, for sharing that. Thank you so much for all the love of my dancing. So, possibly this will become a new thing. Maybe when we do coffee time in the jingle, I'll dance to it and give you all a little groove. And maybe some of you that don't like it as much as others will appreciate it more. I love that. Okay, moving on. Man, we have a lot today. Of course, it's time for our croc cam. So some of you I know love the croc cam and tune in just for it. Big shout out to John. I know you're on right now. But it's time for the croc cam, and let's have a look what we got this week. So what John does is he walks around and he takes shots of these amazing crocs here in the marina where my studio is, and gets the best shots of the week and sends it to me. So look at these amazing crocs. I mean, we stop and stare at them every time because they are pretty freaking cool. So thank you so much for John for our croc cam. As a matter of fact, let's make sure we get the graphic up there. There it is. Oh, it's going over my ticker there. We got to fix that. So thank you so much to John for that. I've got a couple more, but I want to move the ticker around. There you go. Don't want to block that. My sponsors are on that. So thank you for this photo. Look at that guy. He's just smiling and just kind of glaring over. And then last but not least, there he is. Look at that little fatty. Is that Chubbs? I don't know. Maybe so. But thank you so much for John. The croc cam is awesome. I do love it. It's super, super fun and good to do. Oh, man, we've got a long show today. We've already been on for 21 minutes. But that's the last story for today. That's the last piece of information I can share with you. A reminder again, I'm headed out of town later today. So if I don't get back to you real soon, that's the only reason why. We're trying to get off the grid a bit with no cell service and no Wi-Fi, none of the above. And we're going to love it. And we'll tell you all about it. But most importantly, here we go. It's time to support my sponsors. Please, again, if you do reach out to them, just tell them PVRN sent you. It really keeps this show going, along with your likes and, of course, along with your subscriptions. I so appreciate it. We'll see you Monday back on the news. Thank you so much for joining, and here we go.